Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is OGCP Da Silva, and I'm pretty much done talking about basic training, and I'm going to move on to AIT. When you sign up for the military, there's a specific job that you sign up for, and you're expected to move on to after, the basic training where they train you to be an actual soldier, and you move on to AIT is where you learn your MOS or job. And mine was a 92 Foxtrot, which is a petroleum supply specialist. So I am responsible for fueling ground vehicles, such as Humvees or LMTVs, Hemmets, everything that you see that moves on wheels, and also aircraft, choppers, different types of vehicles that move through the air as well. So a lot of these I'm responsible for fueling, and we lay down huge pipelines, and also are responsible for filtering the fuel as well, making sure it's clean, making sure it has a correct performance, and all that. All these things we take into consideration, and that's what my job really encompasses. So AIT, I'm just gonna make this into a one video thing and explain AIT in a nutshell. Basically, I don't want to drag it out. So first and foremost, AIT, we get a lot more freedom than in basic training. And I spent AIT, whereas in basic I was at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. We now move on or travel to Fort Lee, Virginia, is where my AIT took place. And the weather there was horrific. Like, it started warming up and getting really hot and humid. So it was nasty, and constantly for classes, and really practicing and training for our jobs, we had to be outside, and a lot of times we were drenched in sweat wherever we went. And some of these things, some of these events that I'm going to share with you were the most memorable to me in AIT. So I'm just going to go down a list and really just quickly and briefly explain them to you. So the first thing is, by the way, we upgraded to these nice new barracks now, so they're not nasty like in basic training. So they actually look like college dorms, and they're really nice, so we enjoyed those quite a bit. They have cameras inside these barracks, and the sergeants also have the capability of looking at different rooms and also watching what everybody's doing in these hallways and stuff like that. And they also have intercoms throughout the whole barracks, and if there's somebody doing something wrong, they're able to tell them through or via the intercom to correct themselves. And one time for bed check, while we were out in the hallway, we actually got smoked. We got smoked via intercom. That was something very interesting that I was I guess not really excited for, but at the same time it was something that I didn't really get mad about. And usually people get really mad when they get smoked, but we all were laughing when we got smoked because it was just something very different, as opposed to having sergeants right in front of us telling us to get down and push. So that was something very, very interesting, and I thought very comical. So that happened, and also something that I think is very remarkable, not something that I volunteered for, was the fact that my platoon sergeant made me a squad leader for 7 weeks. Now, I must have done something right for her to keep me in that position, because, not everybody around me got to be in that position for such a long time. And 7 weeks out of 11 that I spent in that AIT. So that really tells you something about my leadership, I guess. I must have done something right. I don't know. One thing that was difficult was I found out that my grandpa actually passed away during my time at AIT. The fact that I wasn't able to attend his funeral was something really tough, and my family had to deal with that while I was away. Was also probably really challenging for me while I was there. But yeah, so other than that, if there's something that I haven't really covered in AIT, or you want to know more about it, what we did in there, and also for basic training, something that I haven't explained really in depth, then let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to explain that. But I didn't want to create a long series explaining all that happened. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll catch you guys next time. This is OGCP Da Silva, and I am signing off.